G'day viewers, another outdoor video for video every day in October, except maybe like on Friday and Saturday when I didn't drink too much to make videos. That was you. That was not why I didn't make videos on Friday and Saturday, as far as I remember, which, you know, my memory of those days is not too reliable, but you know, most days in October. I'm doing today another outdoor one. And as I mentioned before, when I did the outdoor ones, I do feel a little bit self-conscious. Not enough to stop me, but a little bit. But you know, then I passed a guy on the street literally screaming into his mobile, "Mind your own fucking business. Don't be fucking telling people what drugs I'm on." I was thinking, dude, I don't think it's other people making your public business that you need to worry about. Does the old shouting to all and sundry. How is it that some people think when they're on a mobile, they're in a closed little bubble and they can talk about whatever intimate things they have or shout or swear, and it is of no impact on anyone else? It is a very strange thing. Anyway, outdoors, because we're finally getting some sunny weather in Melbourne. And also I chose this spot for a couple of reasons. One, because with the light behind, you see my rather majestic new purple hair quite clearly, I think. It's probably the best possible lighting for my hair. I tried a different brand. See, I could become a beauty and fashion vlogger because I do stuff like colour my hair. And I tried a different brand, and I'm very reticent to try different brands because it took me ages to find one that worked. But this one was a more expensive one that was on special. If you ever go shopping with me, I buy stuff that's on half price, whether I need it or not, just because it's half price. And this one, I think, is darker than my usual one, which is good because on one level it's a little bit more subtle, but not really because it's still purple. Ooh, speaking of purple, I'm just going to throw this out there. Team Purple. The wondrous Damilu, who's been on my channel a few times in the past. I think I've been on her channel. She's on a new sort of reality show, but online, not on the TV. It's called The Share Space, and she's completely and absolutely awesome, and you should be supporting her. She has my seal of endorsement. I will put a link as to where you can see what Damie's doing and support her if you're at all a vaguely decent human. You know, like the no vote on marriage equality in Australia. It's okay to vote no. It's just a mark that you're worthless fucking scum. And it's okay to not support Damilu and Team Purple, but it just makes me think much, much less of you. So there's that. You know, the other reason I chose this spot is just slightly out of the way, and before I did it on bridges, which are a little out of the way, but people walk past you. But I found this bit, it's not a bridge, and I get this view of the Yarra behind me. I hope it's not making anyone sort of seasick or anything when I move it about. I just think that makes it more visually interesting. But I swear to God, the instant I set up here, people started walking into this little space I'd found, and I'm like, well, you know, fuck you. I'm going to start talking to myself, and if you choose to stay in the proximity of someone with purple hair who's not scared to just fucking talk to themselves in public, that's down to you. What happens next? Not my problem, you know? If I start giving them meaningful eye contact while I talk to myself, and they maybe walk the fuck away instead of looking at me, maybe, fucking tourists, yeah, maybe that's what happens. And I'm also working on getting better sound because there's a lot of background noise and there's wind, and everyone said when I used the little phone biddy here, it made much better sound, but it did rub against my clothes. So now I'm holding it out so it doesn't rub against my clothes, so I look slightly weird and I can't gesticulate the way I normally do. But maybe that's a good thing. I look weird enough standing here and talking to myself as it is without adding gesticulating to the mix. Really now my main company, if we look around, are pigeons and seagulls. And they're giving me a bit of birth. They were right here, and they moved away a bit when I stood here and didn't feed them anything. So, you know, I've managed to make people go away. I've managed to make flying rats go away. So, you know, it's all in all not too bad. I was going to have one of my ranty rants here about news of the day, but I feel like, it's just time for us to connect. You and me. How you doing? What's happening in your world? You can just write comments about how great my hair looks. That type of thing. And we'll get down into, unpleasant news stories again tomorrow, because fuck knows there's enough of them. Jesus, whether it's a bomb killing hundreds of people in Mogadishu or just individual people acting like shit. And I see this, of course, most of the news here is dominated by local news and American news. So I see people locally acting like pieces of shit, people in America acting like shit. I'm sure there are people in all parts of the world acting like shit, and I'll probably talk about them during the week. I hope you can join me. I will continue staying as close as possible to video every day in October, and see how that goes. And I'll probably be doing another couple live streams this week, as per usual. Most likely Tuesday and Thursday nights between 8 and 10 Melbourne time. You can look that up and see what that means to you. They're lots of fun if you've never joined in. You should. Live streams are heaps fun, which is why I keep doing them. And one way or the other, either the pre-recorded videos or the live streams, I hope to see a few comments from you. Let me know what's happening in your world, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye now.